Hello, my Capricorn friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls into the sign of Capricorn, then this is your reading. So we're going to get into your week ahead and take a look at what Spirit wants to give to you as far as messages are concerned, anything that you need to be aware of, and things that can help change the trajectory of your life. If there's something in it that feels stuck or stagnant, we're going to help illuminate that today and see what we can do to make any changes if necessary. All right, so we're going to jump right in. I have pre-pulled a bunch of cards already, and we are going to get into the tarot at some point as well. But the first card that I pulled for you, which is going to start the baseline for this reading for you, was this Freedom card. And what I love about this deck is that it asks you to take a look at the imagery here. What feelings within you does it evoke? And is there anything within the imagery that helps you to understand something that's going on in your life better? Is there something you need to understand more? So we do have two horses here. It looks like the yin yang, so that could be your masculine and feminine energy. We do have the word freedom. So if you think of horses running free, running wild. So is there something that you're seeking at this time that's asking for you to be free of something? So I'm going to go ahead and read from the book. So this says, free your spirit and take control of your life now. Wild and free, the horse chooses to run in any direction at its own pace. Understand that everything in your life right now is completely within your power to change. Once you co-create with your soul's request to be free from emotional or physical ties, you become limitless and you can run free again. The arrival of the horses brings news of personal journeys and new directions. The white horse brings truth, honor, and integrity, and the dark horse brings the shadow of mystery, pride, and illusions. Bringing both together to create a yin-yang balance allows you to understand what is preventing your freedom. Follow through with your agreements before you make new commitments. You may feel that you are not in control of your life right now. In fact, you are. You can decide at this moment how to react to the circumstances within your environment. Observe your surroundings and discover what your soul really wants. You already have the power and freedom to choose within you. The question is, what direction do you wish to run? Honor your free will by choosing to acknowledge your desire for a break and a change, even if it is only temporary. Right now, your soul desires freedom. By removing restrictions, you can move in any direction. Feeling trapped or burdened by family affairs, responsibility, finance, relationship, or career can sometimes make us feel suffocated. Your soul is trying to release you from the commitments as you yearn for the freedom to make your own choices. Breaking away from old attachments and responsibilities, your soul is asking you to be playful and to have some fun. The horse asks you to simplify your life and expand your knowledge. Seek more information before you make future decisions. It is essential through this growth period that you find the freedom that you need to allow yourself to flourish. You have the power to change the direction of your life. Your affirmation for this card: I am moving forward in the direction I choose, bringing me closer to achieving my goals and my divine purpose. So you can choose to write that down or repeat it. I'm going to go ahead and repeat it for you again here. I am moving forward in the direction I choose, bringing me closer to achieving my goals and my divine life purpose. All right, so that's going to be what's going to take us into this reading today. So let's get into a few other cards here. So these two came out before we get into the tarot, okay? So the first one that came out here is better boundaries and communication. Creating boundaries requires self-love and discipline. It's not about you shutting people out or being unkind. It is about you telling them that you care enough about yourself to create boundaries that are for your highest good. Clear communication is needed to keep your boundaries intact. So, let's think about that for a moment. What is it about our freedom that feels elusive to you, Capricorn? Is there something that is restricting you from feeling that you have this wild and free ability to go and create the life that you desire? Is there something that feels like a literal shackle around you that's preventing you from creating the life that you desire? So Spirit wants you to set better boundaries. And again, this could be something, what I'm picking up on more here is like your family might be exerting something on you to make you feel that their burdens are also your burdens. And maybe you have been led to believe that and you are also feeling that as well. So that might be where better boundaries and communications are coming in, right? You already know what your own life burdens are and you're already dealing with that, and you don't need other people's additional burdens to bring you down or to shackle you, because that's what this feels like. This feels like you want to be this wild and free spirit that wants to go out and create the life that you desire, but there's something that's seemingly preventing you from doing something. All right, the next card that we have out is Allure Cherish. Cherish the beauty that attracts you. Have you been too busy to appreciate the good things around you? Take time to enjoy and value the moments and people that bring you joy. All right, so what that is saying to me is that we need to express more gratitude for things. So I'm also seeing this almost could look like a shackle around the heart as well. So if you are being pessimistic, that's what's coming to me for this card around certain things. And again, maybe it's needing to heal something from the past. Spirit is calling you to express gratitude for the good things that you have going on in your life. All right, let's jump into the tarot and get some more clarity on this. So, Spirit, what else do you have here to go along with this message for my Capricorn friends? Thank you. Two of Swords. So there's something that you are not seeing clearly at the moment. And there could be a multitude of reasons for that. It could be that you either just don't want to see it, or that someone else doesn't want you to see it. But I am getting that it's more that something needs to be healed, so it's rather self-imposed. Now, the Freedom card is your Ten of Cups. Like, this is what you desire. This is what you yearn for here. There's another two here, Two of Pentacles. I'm getting juggling here. Balance is required. High Priestess at the bottom. So there's some situation that may have been recently brought to your attention that's going on in your life. Again, I am getting a strong pull to family members, ancestral lineage, trauma, that sort of thing. Maybe it's old belief systems that you grew up with, you were raised with, that people are trying to push onto you. And you just want to be free of whatever this is that feels like it's holding you back. Okay, what else do we have, please? The Ace of Swords. Yep. So something has been made clear to you very recently. And I'm getting very recently. Maybe you just found out today or yesterday or whenever you're hearing this message. Around the boundaries and maybe what's holding you back. Maybe someone in your life, I'm hearing like their true colors came out. Maybe you didn't realize this about this individual or a group of individuals in the past, and now suddenly it's very clear to you. It was brought to the surface. And now with the Two of Swords being here, also with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords, a lot of swords energy here, it was likely that the Two of Swords was like a dual situationship, meaning not only did you not want to see the truth, but someone else also didn't want you to see the truth. But maybe the reason for that is because they led you, look at this, more swords. There's a lot of sword energy here. So this is like mental stuff going on. Now, you receive some sort of truth and clarity around a situation, and I am getting that, again, with this Seven of Swords, this was likely someone that you knew, likely a family member, that was leading you to believe that by, again, the burdens, going back to the burdens, even though we have no wands on the table, I am picking up that these were burdens. So if someone is sick, they're maybe calling you constantly, telling you that you need to come take care of them because it's your job. You know, hey, you're my family member, you must do this, it's your job. Whatever this is in your life, that's what I'm picking up on here most. So with this truth and clarity, you now understand what this dynamic is. You're seeing it for exactly what it has been, which is just that they're trying to take your energy, right? And so this is where you are being called here to set up better boundaries and to use your throat chakra, okay? So speak your truth. Tell them that, listen, I have enough discipline and self-love here for myself that I have my own issues to deal with, right? My own burdens in my life. And I cannot help you with yours. Your burdens are your responsibility. I have to go take care of my own, like that sort of thing. And so this is where I'm seeing that you are exerting these boundaries, because you do see this 10 of Cups as your ultimate fulfillment, your happy ending. But being in the current energy that you're in, you feel trapped in some way, or again, bridled, right? That's what the horse wears, is the bridle. Some sort of mechanism that's keeping them like shackled feeling. So we do have the Knight of Pentacles here. And I'm getting that you are moving towards something. It is a slow moving energy, which is fine. Because as long as you're getting away from whatever this is, it's working for you. It just is taking some time to get there. All right, let's see what else we have here. All right, so we have another shadow oracle here. So this is heal through art. Express your shadows in art and let healing unfold. So this is your creativity and your expression. All right, we have communication here. So again, going back to throat chakra, what is it that you need to express that is keeping you feeling trapped and stuck in something? Only you are going to know the answer to that. So art therapy may be something that you find that's going to help you express whatever this is. So on my other channel, I do actually have some art therapy videos if you're interested in that. That is Visionary Holistic Solutions, and it's also on YouTube. I also get into some shadow work videos and explain a little bit of what they are, how to look at them, you know, go into each chakra, and you know, you might want to go look for the throat chakra one. But you're being asked to heal through some form of expression. Okay, so whatever that looks like to you. If art's not your thing, then find some other way to speak your truth and to heal through that. Maybe it's journaling, you know. I don't know if you're an avid journaler, but what this feels like is that there's a lot of stuff going on up in your head, okay? And it needs to be transmuted into something solid and real and tangible. Like you are the alchemist of your life, and you can create this freedom for yourself. You just need to figure out how, okay? So your angel number is 888, and we have just around the corner. This is go forward, transformation, abundance, and luck. One stage of your life is coming to an end. This is a sign to give you a warning so that you can prepare. This numerical sequence also means that you are in a stage of ending an emotional or career fluctuation or relationship. In addition, it also refers to the wheat has ripened. In other words, don't delay in taking action or enjoying the fruits of your hard work. I love it. All right, we also have some messages. We have a message from Spirit, a message from Archangel Michael. This is from Archangel Michael. You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make changes that you have been contemplating. So what is it that you are moving towards? Because you are creating something solid and stable here. Again, it's slow moving energy, but it is getting away from something that has been keeping you to feel stuck. Okay? So keep moving towards that because it is the best thing for you. The message from Spirit is you are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. Love it. So keep moving forward. That is really the main message here. There's nothing more you can do with whatever this past situation was. Just acknowledge it for what it is, communicate your boundaries, and let whoever these individuals are that have been taking advantage of your kindness, is really what I'm getting here. Let them know that you have your own life to live and that you want to be free and live this, ultimate fulfillment, this happiness. All right, here's another affirmation for you. I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. I'm going to say that again. I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. So, Capricorn friends, this has been your reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did not, that's okay. Go check out one of your other signs for your sun, moon, or rising. Maybe there will be something in there for you. If it did resonate, give it a like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Maybe you know somebody else who could use this message and you'd want to share it with them. But I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Go within so you never go without. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light, here to help guide you through the darkness. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, my Capricorn friends, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.